Hi there, my name is John, and today I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about the software Steam. Steam is a program that enables players to purchase games, communicate with people across the globe, and, of course, play their purchased games. Steam was first introduced exclusively to the Windows operating system in 2003, and it wasn't until 2010 that it was available for the Mac OS X operating system, 2012 for the mobile devices, and just recently in 2013 for Linux operating system. And on that note, as of October 2013, there are over 3,000 games available through Steam, over 65 million Steam accounts as well. And in January 2013, Steam surpassed over 6.6 concurrent players, meaning 6.6 million players were online all at the same time. And in October 2013, it was estimated that 75% of all digital games purchased through the PC are through Steam. So Steam is pretty awesome. I have been using Steam actively for the last 7 years on Windows. I was first introduced to Steam when I bought Half-Life Game of the Year Edition, which came with Counter-Strike, and Counter-Strike being the main reason I bought the game itself. I wanted to be able to play it online, and Valve, who created Half-Life and Counter-Strike, Valve referred me to the online gaming community software. As you are guessing, it's Steam. Alright, for the purpose of this assignment, I'm only going to go over the first couple of sections, the store and the library sections. I feel like those are the ones I am most familiar with, and to keep it within the time constraints of this project. Now, the main screen, when you launch the program Steam, it loads right up in the featured section of the store, and I feel like that's a successful way for this program to launch because it prides itself on being one of the biggest online distributor of video games. The statistic I provided, the 75% of all digital games, kind of backs that up. So for it to load up in this store screen, it's really successful. It just kind of encompasses everything that they are. Yeah, you can play games and other stuff too, but mainly they're a store. And so you're in the featured section. It's very user friendly. The UI is great, user interface. You can search games by genre. Some are free to play, like Team Fortress 2, games that have been out for a while. Early access, like betas for games that are coming out, and then you can search by operating system if you're not on Windows. Software are things that are other than games. Software being like editing games or something like that. Demos, pretty self-explanatory. Recommended are recommended to you. Games that are recommended to you are based on what you've played, what you've searched, what you've added to your wish list, and news for upcoming games, upcoming updates, what have you. And there's the top menu across the top right here, but also right here you can browse through the store and hover over each section differently. And I went over the featured, the news, the recommended, the wish list, and now the stats is basically just who's online when, and Steam keeps track of that. And I think it's a pretty nifty little thing. Not really that necessary, to playing this, but it's just a nice little stat they provide for the community. Now, moving on to the library section, which is pretty much your go-to section because you're a gamer and you want to play games. And that's what Steam's there for you to buy games, and you play the games through Steam, so it keeps it all nice and organized. Now, all your games are located here in the library section, all games. What is hollowed out or grayed out, if you will, are the games that aren't installed, and I don't keep these two installed because they're bad games, but they were complimentary. So thank you, Valve and Steam. But the ones right here that are not hollowed out, you can play. They're already installed. They're ready to play. You can right-click. You can do various amount of things. You can add it to your favorite, create a desktop shortcut, back up your game files. If you somehow are just getting a new computer, you can back up your game files. And then when you reinstall it on your new machine, you can just re-edit your game files. Pretty nifty. Steam's very facilitating to gamers. That's their main their main demographic, gamers, so they know what gamers want, so they keep up with gamers because they're gamers themselves. Uh, Now, the library section also is featured with software. Like, not only you can purchase games, but you can purchase software individually, or, which I found very interesting, when I purchased Left 4 Dead 2, it came with software, but it was under the tools because it came with a game. So tools that come with a game are basically software that are game specific, and I am going to show you what else Steam provides in the Left 4 Dead authoring tools. Now, Left 4 Dead authoring tools is run through Hammer World Editor, which is provided by Valve as well. It's a game editor that uses geometrics and a bunch of other stuff that is very overwhelming, but very fun to use, and you can make your own custom maps and stuff like that, custom campaigns. And I will bring up the screen right now, and this is what Hammer Editor looks like. And this is just another function that Steam provides. You can edit games right here. This is just this is nothing I created right here, but this is a pre-rendered map provided by Valve and Steam. It's just a style guide just to kind of show you like how they made their maps, and you can manipulate it to how you want. You can just click away and edit. So I feel like that's really cool that Steam gives you the development kits to, you know, make your own map out of their tools, and it's very neat. And I believe that not a lot of people know that Steam also provides stuff like this, so it's good to know that it's not just for games and not just for buying, it's also for game editing if it's what tickles your fancy. Now, I said I wasn't going to go over these two sections, but I mean, I will go over them briefly. I guess the community section, I don't know what is featured in that, but it looks like discussion forums, workshops. Like, workshops are, I know at least, that are kind of like fan-made, custom-made DLC that you can add to games that you have. And then this is your account, where obviously with everything that you have nowadays, you'll need an account, and here you can do it. You can edit it, you can edit your profile, add friends, talk to your friends, and keep track of everything you have. And so wrapping it all up, Steam is a program which you can purchase games, play them online with your friends, people across the globe, keep those people on a friends list, communicate with them, use it as a game editor, and most importantly, play your video games that you purchase on Steam. My name is John, and I thank you for your time.